In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a Google Sheet trigger in n8n. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Now let's dive in. First, let's make sure you have everything you need to get started. You will require an account with n8n and a Google account, as we'll be using Google Sheets as our trigger. Once you've got those set up, head on over to your n8n dashboard. Now when you're in n8n, let's create a new workflow. You can do this by clicking on the New Workflow button or the plus sign in the top right corner. This is your blank canvas where you will set up your automation, so it's time to let your creativity flow. Next, we need to add our Google Sheets trigger. To do this, look for the Node menu on the left side and search for Google Sheets. Once you find it, click and drag it to your workflow area. Now we want to configure this trigger node, so just double-click on it. When the configuration window opens, you'll see several options. First, you'll need to authenticate your Google account. Click on the Authenticate button. This will redirect you to a Google sign-in page where you can log into the account connected to your Google Sheets. Once logged in, you may need to allow n8n to access your Google Sheets, so grant those permissions. Once you've successfully authenticated, you'll return to the configuration window. Now you will see options like Sheet ID and Trigger. Let's clarify what these mean. The Sheet ID is the unique identifier for the Google Sheet you want to monitor. If you're not sure how to find this, simply open your Google Sheet and look at the URL. The part after /d and before /edit is your Sheet ID. Copy that ID and paste it into the Sheet ID field in n8n. Next, let's talk about the trigger settings. Here you can select what specific changes in your Google Sheet will activate the trigger. For example, you can choose options like On New Row, which means the trigger will fire every time a new row is added to your Google Sheet. Select what fits your needs. Don't forget to save your workflow. To do this, look for the Save icon at the top of your screen. This is crucial as you don't want to lose any of your hard work. Now let's test our trigger. At the top right corner, you'll see a button that says Execute Workflow. Click on it. This will start the process and activate your trigger. Go ahead and open your Google Sheet in a new tab and add a new row to see if the trigger works successfully. If everything is set up correctly, you should see n8n responding to that change. Once you've confirmed that it's working, you can take it a step further by adding additional nodes to process the data from your Google Sheet. Maybe you want to send a notification, update another app, or even log the data somewhere else. The possibilities are endless. And that's it. You've successfully set up a Google Sheet trigger in n8n. Don't forget to explore further and experiment with other integrations to automate your tasks even more efficiently. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, remember to subscribe and like it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.